Richard.
Yes, and on this exciting episode, we are back this week, and what are we doing? We're making a new project for you guys.
That's right. This is all about another workhorse.
Yes, we need
something for the channel.
Yes, we need a workhorse, a drone to be able to
do things.
Do things like another cameraman, a third person, another helper,
or a parachute wingsuit deployment apparatus man
to deploy that. So we got to, like, if we're going to do the when we send the FPV wingsuit man.
Check the link above for that series.
Yes. If you haven't seen that, but if when we need to get to that point, we might, throwing it off a cliff is one thing, but we might want to get to a higher altitude. So like you see the Red Bull guys and they go under the bridge or something like that. So we would need a workhorse to be able to
location type stuff.
Yes, to take them up to a good altitude, then deploy them.
Or something else entirely.
So that's what we're doing.
And then also we may we're aiming to add a gimbal to it with a camera.
A cameraman,
so you can manipulate the camera while it's in the air.
Yes.
And film, help out with the show. And when we're, say, I don't know, filming over here with our other drones or planes or whatever we're doing, then there's another third camera just sitting there hovering.
So a workhorse. So effectively what we're making is a Tarot 650 Sport from the old school days with the old school DJI, and we're
the NASA originally. And we're going to take that off,
strip it apart, and
put it
remake
back together with Ardupilot.
Yes.
To show you a bit about how to do it, set it up.
Yes.
To give you a sort of a pretty good understanding about how we approach that kind of thing.
Yes, and then we go into test flight, which is always exciting.
Test flight mode, which is all experimental, and it all goes sometimes quite wrong quite quickly.
Yes, so you can't get into trouble. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, it's all good. So
that's right. And we want to thank Bill and Arlene for supplying us with this equipment.
Yes, with all the parts. So thank you very much. Couldn't do it without you guys. So there you go.
So remember to like, subscribe, stay tuned.
Yes.
And we're going to kick this episode off, possibly series. Unclear.
I'm sure, but maybe.
If you got any ideas of what we should do with this particular one to help out with the show, constructive stuff. Leave a comment below and we'll see what we can do.
Okay, without further ado, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! And we're back. So, hi. So, okay. So this one is. This is what an APM looks like.
So this is what the APM looks like. If you can see the big jumble of parts. But this is a flight controller for those people that don't know what a flight controller is.
Yes, this is the Pixhawk. What is this one?
Pixhawk APM copter.
Yes, so maybe
it's actually that way around. Pixhawk 2, perhaps?
Not sure exactly.
I'm going to say it's Pixhawk 1 because it doesn't have a 2 in it. It just has a 1.
Yes, but anyway, we just flashed it with the latest Pixhawk. Which version?
4.5.6.
Yeah, that is also correct. Yes.
And yeah, so
yes.
Okay, so there's lots of parts. So
yes, so this receiver over there goes into the
RCN, which is the top one.
Yes.
Do not put it into the S bus. That's just silly. What else? I'll get up. I'll stand up by the way.
Okay. This one, what's that?
That is the switch. Goes into switch, obviously. Switch. And you've got, there we go. You've got
buzzer.
So buzzer.
Yes. That one
goes into the one labeled buzzer. That's self-explanatory. USB goes into USB. And you've got this one here GPS. That he's doing over here. That is a GPS. So one goes into GPS port, and the other one goes to I2C port.
Yes.
That's just a basic USB. And to power the port is
the old-fashioned styles.
So this is into power. It is a regulator power, and off that comes your power. So basically, XC60 plug of, I think we're using a 4S LiPo. I think it is, I'm not sure exactly. And it goes in there, and then the output goes into the device. So
it's a little bit different on the old school way of doing things, but interesting nonetheless. So we were taking you with us on this journey to learn the old school APM way.
Yep. Alright, so we can't do it exactly perfect until it's all installed correctly. Yes. But we can show you that we have just flashed it.
Yes, and it works successfully without any hiccup.
Click.
And then it flashes like crazy, which is a good thing. And then we jump over to
what? Yeah. It beeps, and that's a successful. So you go to setup, You go down to initial firmware.
Install firmware,
and you click this button here.
Which is because it's a X-copter frame.
So you choose your frame and you click this one and then download firmware. In our case, I think we use a Pixhawk 1. And it was a 4.5.6 stable. Run that and then it asks you, halfway through its download, it asks you to unplug it. You do that and then
just follow the on-screen directions.
Plug it back in and it picks it, detects it, and you're good to go.
Yes, so here we go, and there you go, it's working. Okay, so what we do now is we'll jump back over into the workshop and install it. Okay, so we're back, and what are we doing, Richard? We are assembling this fella.
Yep.
Taking it apart, and I just noticed I'm missing a bolt. Oh, yeah. That's okay.
Crucial vault.
No, I don't need it. She'll be right. She'll be right. We've taken it all apart, as you can see, and we've stripped it all apart and taken off all the...
Did some testing
on the motors to test that they're all good. The ESCs are all good.
Not sure about these guys.
Not sure about these guys yet, but we'll test them.
But we do have a backup.
We do have a backup plan for that. So,
what about that one there? Did that work?
No, that's too big. Oh. We just took out all the old DJI stuff that that won't work in modern day society. So he's all ready. What are we working about there?
Yeah.
Maybe put that post up there just for looks, and we'll try
attach it in.
Attach it somehow.
So then that way we can do the next stage, which means that then that way all the motors will work when we do the next part of the firmware.
We'll just pop it in. Like
okay, so you got your screw that you need. Where would I get that?
Oh, it's okay. We already need it. They need screws. We just imagine them. And then put a bit of super glue there.
What?
What? With your grants, I seek the grail.
What is the capital of Asteriuss?
This one's not quite in either. And there's always something.
This one's wobbling.
This one doesn't fit. We've got 3M, cut that up, and we'll stick it on the bottom of that.
Is that like a code word for something?
No, it's not.
No, it's just an actual fact.
Just a fact, just not to worry. She'll be right. With a she'll be right attitude, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Oh no. It's like people sometimes get those tattoos and they're like, yeah, it's a good idea, and then they get the spelling wrong. That's no regrets.
No regrets, spelt with no regrets wrong.
Not that they've got anything wrong with tattoos. Tattoos, there's a lot of people out there with tattoos.
Very popular.
And very
popular.
Yes, very good.
So what was it? Just right.
We always use very high bond.
Because it's very...
VHB is what we more commonly refer to as. Just like a GHD. But this is VHB.
It's here straight now.
Cool. Really?
Yeah, it's good enough. Chuck it on there.
What do you think?
Looks good. Okay,
that's
next.
about right there.
Yeah, okay, so what's with the deal with this?
I'll just get it out of the way. Put it up there.
Get to the front.
Yeah.
Where do you want Mr. Bzzz? Bzzz? Are you going to put it with a little bolt in?
Yeah, like here then.
Bzzz, 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 bzzz. It's another 3M job, is it?
Seems to be.
3M, 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 3M. We better find that out.
Well then?
Yeah.
What do you want it like? So yeah.
No, it's fine. Just checking out. It's got some zip ties. Yeah. There.
Well, on the boom itself?
Yeah.
We've done it before.
Yeah. Done it before. Good idea. Good idea. Go there, wait my instructions. It's a great idea. I thought of that. So this one here needs to be plugged in.
Do you want to turn upside down for that? Or you right?
Seven. We're gonna zip tie that up there. I mean, where does the battery go? Is it going on top or is it top mounted battery, back mounted battery?
Where do you want to put it? I was going to put it underneath.
That's good enough for me.
Move this out of the way a bit. Move that over to the sides of me. Just put a battery right underneath it. Okay, see the dance. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
So what have we done, Richard?
Things.
Lots of things. So,
Things that I can't tell you about.
yes, quite a few things.
But mainly specifically things to do with Crossfire, or at least getting it to work on the radio.
Yes, we've updated Crossfire. We installed Crossfire. You know, there it is. There, it's on the back. Crossfire. There it is. It's the green thing.
Does it stand for anything, Crossfire?
It stands for
awesomeness.
Awesomeness, right there. So
anyway, so OPTX companion on the.
We updated the Fresco.
Yeah.
We updated the Crossfire to the latest version, which we went from 1.1 Crossfire to
the most current.
What is the current one? We went from 1.57 to all the way up to 6.3.6. I mean, that's a huge upgrade right there. So yes,
that gives you a lot more like power as well.
Yes. Yeah.
It gives you a lot more everything.
A lot more everything. So
and most importantly, it gives you the ability to use it.
Yes.
Which is what we're very interested in. Okay, so
there it is there. That's the, I can bring it closer to. There, we mounted them here. That's that part.
Okay, so we did the radio calibration on Mission Planner, and now we're just configured the ESCs to actually respond to the transmitter, which it's doing.
It seems to be doing. So here we go.
Now we're doing, which part are we doing now?
We're just doing motor testing.
Motor testing with Ardupilot.
Yes, configuring all that stuff, the dead zone. So here we go.
So what do we need to do?
We just need to plug it in, show them what we've done.
Okay.
That prove it's working.
Oh, okay. You gotta proof is in the pudding.
This is the kind of tone that you want.
That's awesome.
That's what it's, and it's flashing green. Yep, that's cool.
Add the safety button.
Safety.
Props are off.
Yes, all safety is clear and armed.
Activated.
Oh.
Deactivated.
I set that up. Hang on, wait.
Activated.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
Deactivated.
Hang on. There we go. We've got GPS lock. That's what that's about.
Activated.
Look at that, eh? Hey. There you go. So that's throttle.
What's that, 3 tons of charm?
Yeah, I set that up.
Totally
legit, man.
So yes, it's responding to the radio.
Okay, that's good.
Deactivated.
Plug it into here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Telemetry recovered.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Motor test. Here we go. We'll go 5 per second burn. And 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's going the right way. So.
Yep, 5%. Okay, B, which is this one.
So it's going the right way. It's going this way. It's for the audience.
Okay, C.
This one. Yeah, it's going this way. It's good.
That's good.
And this one we want it to go inwards. D.
We already know it does, but yeah.
No, we haven't done this before.
No, we haven't.
So what percentage does it stop at?
Test all at the same time.
Hey. That's positive, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's right. So we have done a few things. We've mounted a battery underneath. What is it? What size?
I can't remember.
52,000 milliamp hour?
4S, yeah, I think so.
It's a 4S, I know that.
55.
Could
Could be a 56.
Could be. But anyway, we put that on the bottom, we think, and we'll have some battery straps there.
Just for now.
Just for now.
Might
change the size of the battery, who knows. But anyway, it's a 4S we're running. And we're going to put the propellers on. What else have we done, Richard?
So these are 13-inch props.
13-inch fellas.
It's going this way in the forward direction, so the blades are going to cut in. Just so you know which direction the blades are going. It's going to cut into the centre. Okay, so
look at that, eh? Sturdy. There you go. So
got some wobbling there. All right, so at this stage it is looking positive.
Yes.
Next thing to see us will be at first stage of maiden flight testing.
Yes, exciting stuff. So here we go. Okay, so here we are back at our little back at the field. That's right. So we've got the turret behind us that you can see just there, and this is the very first maiden flight. Yes. So basically, it just consists of pre-arm checks, you know, arm, disarm. Is it safe to fly?
Yes, is it safe to fly?
Is there no,
it's not safe to fly.
We need to fix that.
We need to fix that
So
problem.
yeah, so basically we're looking for level, stable flight, hover.
If we get to that stage.
Even just slightly off the ground, and is it no shakes basically?
Has it got the boogie going down?
We don't want any boogie.
No boogie.
No boogie.
No.
Okay, let's get it going.
Let's get it going. Plugging in. Good sound.
That's also a good sound.
There it is there.
Plugged in for the first time. It's natural habitat.
There it is, it is
I
natural
don't know about natural habitat, but it is a
habitat.
Have all satellites
Synced in.
Sync.
We got at least 6 satellites.
ready?
Okay, good luck.
Good luck. Okay.
You okay, G?
Yeah, all good.
Okay. Let's spin these propellers up.
Yeah, and then turn them off.
Hey, here we go. First try with propellers on.
Activated.
Okay, turn off.
Deactivate.
So that is a success.
In itself, just that little thing alone.
And it doesn't seem much, but it is actually. Same deal, it's just a little faster. Okay, throttle down.
Deactivated.
Okay, now we check the motors.
ESCs for heat.
It's all good. No heat.
Okay. Coming up to halfway.
Oh yeah, it's about to take off.
That's left, right.
You good? In terms of throttle, by the way, it's actually slightly above halfway, but that's probably about right, remember?
Deactivated.
Well, it works. There's always something to change, but does it work?
What do you think of that?
Seems fine.
It wasn't shaking or oscillating. I just push this button again.
Maybe you'll just use, maybe we're, the other possibility is, because this one's a real, like, docile cat, right, as it were. Normally we're used to, like, the high speed, high spec. You know what I mean? So maybe it's ourselves that are used to it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's a bad thing.
No.
In terms of throttle, he was like, to get off the ground, you were slightly over halfway being idle speed, so that's about right. It's always a little for this particular, for Ardupilot. So, yeah.
But do you want to try it again?
I'd go for a decent hover, yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bit twitchy. What do you think of it?
That's fine. I'll do another one. Keep it going. I'd like to see what happened when you got a. Did you?
The ground effect.
Yeah, get it out of ground effect. So you're like 2 clicks above halfway, which is probably about right. That's fine.
It's a bit. When he comes, when I make an adjustment, he does. But I think that you might be right. It might be the feet doing it.
All right, so
there you go.
Initial first test was somewhat successful. Things to think about and deliberate on, but all in all, it didn't break.
It didn't break. So that's what
it didn't do any dancing in the air.
It didn't shake like too crazy. There was a little bit of oscillation when I put any stick movements in, which is interesting. But I couldn't work out, was that because of the feet doing a cantilever effect, or was that in the tuning? So what are we going to do?
We'll do some thinking. We'll do some thinking.
Yes, we'll do some thinking, and we will do some calculations in the background, and then we'll go back to the field and test it again. Okay, so what are we doing?
Okay, so what we're doing
back
is
at the little park.
Yeah, so we're doing
old hold test, really, ultimately.
Yeah, yes. So basically sit up in the air,
Just hold and get
and then flick it
if it's happy.
If it's happy. Flick it into old hold.
Yes.
Leave it for 30 seconds, come down, land, saved it, check out it on the computer.
Yes, that's what we would be doing. Waiting around for the lock. Just like the movie Lockout. Yep. Oh, here we go. Yep, okay. Flashing green, green and a blue.
Okay, you hit the arm.
Yep, good luck.
Yeah.
What do you want to stand back here?
Yeah, stand back here. I got to launch in acro mode.
Just to see what that's like, and then if you're happy.
Sure. And then you flick up, yeah.
Okay, I'll get into position. Otherwise we'll go straight back into acro mode and we'll land it. So it's just this one, is it?
Up one, yeah.
Yeah, on the top of the switch, this one.
Yes.
I'm kind of like sticking to the grass with those feet.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Doesn't make life easier, does it?
Deactivated.
That was a foot, eh?
Yeah, it was a foot.
Wow, see that? Beep, beep, boop. I cut it well before it was. And then
Just if you're happy with it. Only if you're happy with it. Before we go to any other mode. What do you think? Are you happy with it?
yeah, right. Off you go.
Okay, go into old hold in 3, 2, 1, otherwise I'll go back. 3, 2, 1, now.
Loiter altitude hold.
I'm dropping the stick down a bit. So I have to correct it back.
That's okay.
I'm not touching the throttle at the moment.
That's 45 seconds, 48 seconds.
That's much better now.
It's better now.
I'm not touching the throttle.
Good, that's what you want.
It's actually hovering quite well now.
Yeah, it's
I'm not touching anything now. Let's bring it back a bit.
Yeah, and then come back like that. And then disarm.
Deactivated.
Got it.
All right, so
okay, there you go.
So that was pretty successful. And initially, when I changed into old, or Harry changed into old hold, you notice
Lost.
it's all good. Unplugged. I'll turn the remote off. Yeah, you notice that it sort of rocketed up into the air.
Yes.
Well, it's all part of what it does when it has to learn what it's doing.
And also, nothing got broken. If you're wondering if it flipped out, when it flipped on its side and hit the propellers, it's all good.
I deactivated it well before it
yes
it was going to go. So
did it fly? Yes. Old hold. I think it was a nice hold lock.
in the end there, my throttle, if you want to know,
yeah.
My throttle. Oh, if you can see, like initially when we first started, it was like there. That was.
Yeah.
Hover, and after it done its thing, there.
So it's learned quite well.
Yeah,
it's good.
And it was super stable at the end there.
It was quite stable, yes. So looking good, but you never know when you start. These guys, especially at the start, it's pretty can be quite
dicey. Yeah.
So looking good, and now we're back to the shop to do some more calculations, and then I guess we'll be back to the field
at some point. Okay.
So nice.
It's good stuff.
Good at work.
Yeah.
Okay, we had to cut you short there.
Yes, we had to pause.
Sorry about that.
Yes, we do apologise, but don't you worry.
Time out.
Yes, we will carry on with this series. Yes, the whole idea is that we need a workhorse to do it. A UAV workhorse, if you will, for the channel. An eye in the sky asset. So
a workhorse, right? That's what you're saying, workhorse. Is it, so we can drop things like, say, the wingsuit man from a high altitude, or have a camera up in the sky that we don't have to worry about. And you don't need to really do anything, it just sits there, minding his own business and filming, so you get a different
content
angle.
From for the show for you guys.
Different angle.
Yes, so there you go. And
so what else do we need to do on that build?
Well, we got up to the stage where we have got kind of a hover. We need to do some back.
That's right. Old hold looks good.
It's looking quite good, which is always good. Getting past the oscillation stage, we didn't. It wasn't really oscillating.
There was no boogie.
No,
we don't want boogie. Nobody wants boogie.
No, but
that way, because you don't want D6.
No, you don't want desyncs when it can shake quite badly if you haven't got it tuned in properly. But yeah, next we have to do some more tuning, more calculations, and then yes, more exciting stuff. And
more gimbal action.
Yeah, we've got to add a gimbal.
And add the servo release
mechanisms.
And get the feet working.
Yes, we've got to get those
landing
going like that. So there you go. So
you got to have your legs to be able to walk.
Yeah, that's right. You got to land properly. So
that way it doesn't land on the gimbal.
No, you don't want that. Okay, so movie of the week is
Dread.
Yes, I think it's just called Dread. It's not called Judge Dredd, but it's Dread. So there you go. It's a New Zealand actor out there doing a thing. I can't remember his name, but he is cool.
He is very cool.
Yeah, and he was also in The Lord of the Rings.
Star Wars. No, Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Don't get those confused.
No, but very cool actor out there representing New Zealand.
Yeah.
And
so yeah,
I could probably look it up, but I don't have my phone just there. But he's a cool dude, so shout out to you. And Judge Dredd,
he knows who he is.
He knows who he is. And if they made Judge Dredd 2, I think he should be back in it. That'd be cool to see.
Yeah. You don't actually see his face, do you? You just see from just his mouth down.
Yes, Judge Dredd. If you didn't know, it's a famous comic book series out there, and he is
cyberpunk, right? Cyberpunk's cop.
Yeah, and he's out there in this particular movie fighting crime in Peach Street. So good on him.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's the movie we think you should look at. So movie of the week finished. Okay, so
final thoughts.
Final thoughts. It's good to see it flying.
Yeah, it's always good to see something going from
nothing.
Well, something, but more into something that's usable.
Yes, very useful. So, and thanks very much to Bill and Arlene for supplying us with the equipment for this build and series. Very kind of you.
Yes, very kind.
Okay, so
and remember to like, subscribe, stay tuned for additional upcoming series or this current series, and Patreon. Instagram's doing some interesting stuff, and along with Facebook.
Okay, so without further ado, I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
And here we go. It's